Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, November 26, 2019, and this is my FlossTube episode number 81. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're planning for a wonderful Thanksgiving in a couple days in the United States. We're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, and if you've not got your turkey out of the freezer, you need to do that right now. I saw a meme on Facebook today that said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to get your turkey out of the freezer. That was so funny to me. But we're not doing much here. We're just going to have a low-key Thanksgiving. The kids are doing their own thing for Thanksgiving, and we're planning on a bigger Christmas with all the kids here. So not very much going on here, but we're very excited to have just a nice low-key just dinner, just the two of us, and just celebrate the day, and yeah, it's going to be okay. So if you're not in the United States, I still hope you have a wonderful week ahead and are enjoying yourself too. Now let's play some bingo, and I didn't set the words over here. Hang on, let me go get those. Okay, let's see what we got this week in our bingo box. The first word is number 8, skeleton. Number 8, skeleton. The second word this week is number 31, caroling. Number 31, caroling. And the last one for the week is number 1, Halloween. Number 1, Halloween. Number 31, caroling. And number 8, skeleton. So that's the words for this week. Good luck. I hope you got one or more of those. Okay, now I got some Happy Mail this week that I wanted to share with you. First of all, I watched this channel called Wild We Roam. It is a YouTube channel of this young couple who are actually physically living in a van, an old Mercedes van that they have refurbished and made into, it's got a bed, a little kitchen, bathroom, and they are traveling in that old beat up van in Europe, and their videos are fabulous. They're absolutely fabulous, and I just find them so interesting. I will link them below if in case you're interested. But so they recently, they have to make money somehow, and they're making their money on YouTube, and I think that's fabulous because, you know, they're living their lives now. You know, when they get older, they're going to have to settle down. So I'm excited for them to be able to have these experiences while they're young, and then have to look back on, you know, when they're older and settle down. But anyway, they released an ebook, and I signed up for their ebook, and in return, they personalized, they sent out these cards to the people who subscribed to their ebook. They got this big stamp, and they cut these, they stamped them, and they wrote a personal note on the back of each one. Dear Cheryl, thank you so much for all your support. Hope you love the Odie stickers. Dana and Lou. Dana and Lou are their names, and this is the van. This is her drawing that they made into stickers of the van that they're traveling in. And the van's name is Odie. So I received my Odie stickers, and I'm so excited. She sent me 2 of them. And you know, it's really neat. They have thousands of subscribers, you know, people watching them, and it's really neat to have a little personal note and, you know, a gift from them. So I thought that was really cool. I'm fangirling a little bit, you know, so I love to receive that. Now, I also got a very, very special Christmas card from Scotland. My friend Sarah, hi Sarah, my friend Sarah lives in Scotland. We connected on FlossTube because her last name is McKinney as well. And she reached out to me when she first found me, and she said, it's really cool where both of our names are McKinney, and she's Sarah and I'm Cheryl, S-M. And we kind of bonded, and I watch all of her videos. She's a FlossTuber as well, and she does gaming. She combines her FlossTube with gaming, and which I love because when my children are here and they're sitting there playing Zelda or playing games and I'm sitting there cross-stitching, that's like heaven to me. I love that, you know, I love that. And when they're not here, I can watch Sarah play. I can watch Sarah play and I can cross-stitch, and it's so wonderful to watch her videos and watch her play. And so I really hope you get Breath of the Wild at some point, because I would love to watch you play that, Sarah. But anyway, Sarah sent me a Christmas card all the way from Bonnie, Scotland. And inside is the sweetest note. And I want to show you what she sent me. Okay. Back in the summer, my friend Virginia, who is the designer behind V & Company, made a design specifically for me, because I had mentioned that somebody needed to turn this into a cross stitch, because at the time I was dealing with a lot of drama and I just wanted to be a part of the No Drama Club. Well, Sarah stitched it and she sent it to me. Isn't that beautiful? Her stitching's wonderful. She stitched that and sent that to me. And not only that, Sarah also sent me, I want y'all to look at this. Look at these sweet little Christmas cross stitches. These were the very first Christmas cross stitches that she's ever done. And she sent them to me. Talk about fangirling. Sarah, I'm honored. Thank you so, so very much. I will be doing something with these babies, and she's a very neat stitcher too. Look at there. Very neat stitcher. Look at the back. Very meticulous, very neat. I'm going to be doing something special with these, and these will be displayed in my home for Christmas. So thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so very, very, very much. It just warmed my heart right up. I appreciate it so much. And now, last year, you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I show my Christmas cards. I do show my Christmas cards just briefly because they're all special to me, because someone thought of me to send me a card. So I will be sharing my Christmas cards with you. So just, you know, if that's not something that you want to see, just kind of hum your way through it, because it won't last long. But I'm starting to get Christmas cards. I got a card from Kathy. And I got a card from Dara. I love that check. Dara is Southern California Stitching on YouTube. So I got a card from her. And I got a card that says, "My best friends are flakes," from my bestie, Wendy. Look at there. Wendy sent me a box, y'all. A box full of stamps for journaling, and that you ink up and stamp. Rubber stamps, I guess. She sent me a huge box full of those just because she wasn't using them anymore. She shared them with me. So excited. So thank you, girls, so much for my cards and my goodies. Thank you so much. Okay, now without further ado, I would like to do a WIP Parade. And this WIP Parade is consists of the WIPs that I am taking into 2020. The ones that I am going to take into 2020. They are WIPs right this minute. So let me show you the 10 WIPs that I am still working on. Now, I'm not going to show you the WIPs of the Darktober stitching, the 13 little ornament smalls that I started, because I just showed you those, and you know I've got those. They're 13 little tiny, well, a couple of them are a little bigger, but little tiny WIPs that I'm working on. And I will put the number of the video that has a slideshow at the end of where I am with those WIPs right now. I'll put the number of the video right here. I meant to write that down, but I didn't. So if you want to see those 13 WIPs, go to the very end of the video that I'm putting right here, and you can watch a little video slideshow of the ones that I'm working on, the 13. So those will move into 2020 with me. Those and the 10 that I'm going to show you will not have any more work done on them this year at all. I've got projects that I'm concentrating on in December, so these will have not another stitch put in them until next year. So that's why I can show you these now. Okay, the first one is Anniversaries of the Heart. I started this for my birthday this year, doing them all on one piece of fabric. And right now I'm working on Evergreen Lane. This year I have put 8,612 stitches into this WIP. And that's where it's going to go. It's where it's going to be in 2020. I have got Happy Birthday, Farmhouse, and Pumpkin Farm done. And I'm working on Evergreen Lane. So that's 4 of the 15 blocks. 8,612 stitches in that one this year. The second one is Good Intentions by Kathy Barrick. I have put into this one this year 1,721 stitches. And here's where it is right now. 1,721 stitches. So that's where that one's going to be. And to start out in 2020. The next one is a New World Sampler by Prairie Schooler. And in this one, I have put 1,943 stitches. And here's where it is now. This was gifted to me with part of the ship stitched. And I'm going to finish it up. So 1,943 stitches so far in that one this year. Well, no, this year. There'll be no more progress this year on that one. All right, the next one is Hocus Pocus by Queen Bee Handmade. And this is the only remaining 2018 Mania start for me. So this one will be a focus for the first part of the year because I want to get this one done before Mania next year. In this one, I've put 1,749 stitches this year. And there's where it is right now. Seems like I put more than that in there, but yep. So that's where that one is. The next one is Candy Corn of Mischief by Bent Creek. I started this as a stitch along with Kathy, Crafty Cat Stitcher, and she's finished with hers. She's done. But in this one, I have put 343 stitches in. So that's where that one is right now. Okay, the next one is, my husband's coming in, hang on. Sorry about that. The next one is Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. And in this one this year, I have put in 2,050 stitches. And there's where that one is right now. 2,050 stitches this year. Which I'm pretty proud of there. All right, the next one is New Year's Sampler by Cooler Designs. This I started on New Year's Day this year. And it's from the Winter 1994 Celebrations magazine. One of my favorite magazines right there. And in this one, not much progress this year. 930 stitches. So I'm doing my own conversion. And where it says time to every purpose, let's see, it says to everything there is a season, a time to every purpose. I'm going to change that and say a wine for every purpose. So here's where I am on that one. And I love that blue. I don't know if you can see how pretty that blue variegated thread is. So that's where I am on that one. 930 stitches for the year. Inspiration, Rosewood Manor. Biggie. I have, oh, I skipped one. I have put 1,485 stitches in this year. And here's where she is. I intended for this to be my focus piece this year, a journey piece, and it didn't happen. But I did make quite a bit of progress at the bottom there. 1,485 stitches in this one this year. So that's Inspiration by Rosewood Manor. Now the one I skipped was a birthday start in 2018, and done a thing on it this year. Literally not one stitch. This is Max's Moon by Cross My Heart. It's in this Kitten Caboodle magazine or leaflet, and sad, sad, sad. That's all I got. His little ear. So, yeah, that's a fail this year. No stitches, not one stitch in him this year. And the last one that I will be taking into 2020 is Village of Hawkrun Hollow. Excited about this one. I started this one for the Hawkrun Hollow sale that we started in 2018, October of 2018. And I started it, but I didn't work on it. I worked on map for that sale instead. So when I wanted, because I wanted map finished, I already had map going, and I wanted it finished. So this one's just ready for me to finish map. So in this one, I've only put in 208 stitches this year. So that's where I am on this one. So this will be my next Hawkrun. This will be the Hawkrun that I am taking into 2020, the only Hawkrun I'm taking into 2020, and be working on that one. So 10 whips. Those 10 whips, just those 10 whips, that's not including anything else I've stitched on this year. All the little ornaments that I finished for Mania, none of that's in there. Just those 10 whips, 19,041 stitches. Now, I joined Magical Stitches in February. January's totals, any of the stitching that I did in January, I don't have documented. So it's just because I started counting stitches when I joined Magical Stitches in February. So that's just since February. So I do not have a total, true total for my 2019 stitches, because I didn't start counting till February. So, but what I have documented in those 10 whips, 19,041 stitches just in those. That's pretty good, ask me. So, if you'll notice, there are some whips that I'm working on, that I've been working on lately, that you're very familiar with, that are conspicuously absent from that list of 10. That's because I am going to try my darndest to get these 4 whips finished before the end of the year. So those 4 whips, I don't have a stitch count for you for those, and I'm not going to until I finish them. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to count up all the stitches that I put into these this year. So they will be a part of my finish parade. So you know how you see how confident I am in saying that they are going to be a part of that. So let me grab them. Hold on. Okay, the first one is Quaker Oz by RATM. And here's where I am on that one. This is a stitch along I'm doing with Mel of Patchy Pony Stitcher. FlossTube, I'll link her below. She's making progress on hers too, and we both decided we're going to finish these by the end of the year. So, focus number 1. Focus number 2. Guys, I did not get much stitching done this week at all. I had a really, really, really off week. But everything's okay. Everything's better now. So, this is the next one. This is the Noel 2004 Noel ornament from Blackbird Designs. That's focus number 2. Well, no particular order, but they're all just as important because I'm very hopeful to get them finished. Focus number 3 is the last of my Mania starts this year. This is, what is this? This is the 1998 crossed wing ornament from the Just Cross Stitch ornament issue that year. And I I've not worked on it since Mania this year, and I'm hopeful to finish it by the end of the year. And there's where he is right now. He's over 1. The ornament's over 2 that he's on, but he's over 1. It's lots of long stitches on that one too. So anxious to get that finished. I think I can. And then the last one, like I said, best laid plans. I did not get this finished. I don't even have a stitch count for you. I don't even know. No clue. They've ended sponsors on the Stitcher games because they're wanting it done by the end of the month. So they're not letting the sponsors help anymore. And that took a lot of motivation for me this week away. But I did get some. And Tom's been laying on it. I come in here, caught him, my Tomcat, directly on it. He never does that. It's just, he was a fluke. There he was. But anyway, this is Map of Hawk Run. And I will show you what I've gotten done since you saw it last. This is where it was. And I almost finished the little house. Put another tree in. And I think that's it. I think it's all done. It's like 300, 400 stitches. Not much. So, yeah, last year was a bust. I mean, last week was a bust. But I'm going to get back started on this today and watch some Holiday Baking Championship. Did anybody watch that? I love that show. So, got it all DVR'd because it comes on when Monday Night Football's on, and we can't have that, right? So, anyway. Okay, so those are my 4 goals for the end of the year. And I will be doing a finish parade to show you everything I finished this year next month. So, now, I had offered up a chart for a giveaway last week of this Just Saying from my friend at Abby Rose Designs. And I did the random comment picker, and things were going on in the house, and there was lots of noise in the background, and dog was barking, and so I'm not going to include that because it's chaos. But the winner is Allison Rosen is a Crafty Girl. Congratulations, Allison, and I'm glad to hear you're a crafty girl. Her comment, she said, this is something that she says. I had asked you, what's something you say all the time? What's something you catch yourself saying? My sister and I, when we went grocery shopping this week, and I caught myself saying, my nose is running like a sugar tree. So, holding up my water bill. My nose is running like a sugar tree. And I said, I need to remember that because that's one of the things that I say that, have you ever heard of Hobonichi? Hobonichi is a concept of, you got a little book, and then when you think of little things like that, or you see little quotes that you like, that, make you laugh or make you, somber, or make you think, or, you just write it down that book. Just no rhyme or reason, just write it down in that book. Things that you encounter, I love that concept, and I'm going to start one of those because that, running like a sugar tree until it just came out, and I haven't said that. I don't know when the last, it's just part of my vocabulary. It's something I say, so, yeah, that's one of the things. But Allison said that hers is, he's just a funny bunny in a peppermint outfit. That's what she says. He's just a funny bunny in a peppermint outfit. She said that when she was raising her children, she came up with that and said it all the time because she said that you can choose words that don't have to be hurtful, like weird or strange or stupid. He looks stupid, or you can choose words that are more playful and still get your point across. And that's what she taught her children, and I thought that was so cool. He's just a funny bunny in a peppermint outfit. Another example is bless her heart. Us Southern people, if we're trying to say something not so nice about somebody, we'll say bless her heart. And I say that all the time, because it's like, you say it condescendingly, but you're not saying something mean, you know? So she is definitely, Allison, you are definitely right. So please send me an email with your address. My email is below, and I will get your chart out to you. So thank you for sharing that, Allison. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your sayings. I enjoyed reading them, and that was a lot of fun. So some of you, you know, very inspirational in the things that you say, and it was heartwarming to read, you know, some of those things. So thank you for sharing that with me. So that's all I have for you. So I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. And until I see you in December, happy stitching.